Now that that is out of the way, and I'm already in this chair, and I already have some, quiet time. I don't have my nephew yelling in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and make the video talking about my first year of college and giving advice to people who will be going to their first year of college. Now, before I get started, let me tell you guys what I did, because I already know a lot of you are going to be asking questions about it. I'm majoring in political science, and I'm going to be going to law school 3 years after I graduate from UNT. That's the plan. The classes I took, first semester of classes I took were just the basics. The first 2 years, you're pretty much just going to be doing required, basics, and that's for your particular major, and that's for the college's core requirements as well. But I took, just the usual English, history. I took the first poli-sci test. I said test. The first poli-sci class. I took Stars in the Universe. That class was ridiculous. It sounded like it would be easy class on paper, but it was not. That was like a whole nother math class. If you guys ever see a class that has to deal with the stars or the universe, do not take it, because that is a math class in disguise. And then I took Spanish and another bio class. Second semester, I took the second required poli-sci, the second required English. I took art appreciation. You have to have an art appreciation credit. And I took another environmental science. And I took, what was the other class? All right, and then I took a writing class, which is also a requirement. So for those of you, I saw a lot of people in my last video saying it, for those of you who are undecided, don't worry. Because like I just did, the first year, you will be doing core requirements. And before you can even get into those advanced classes, you have to do prerequisite classes to begin with. So you can go into college undecided, guys. That's fine. You have plenty of time to make up your mind. And same goes for the second year. It's not just the first year. Your sophomore year of college, you will still, for the most part, just be doing the core requirements for your major and for your college campus. So for your first 2 years, if you're undecided, you're still good. Now, if you're undecided your junior year, then you probably might want to get on that. But guys, if you're undecided right now and you're a senior in high school, you have plenty of time. Don't worry about it. Now, let's get to the advice and some of the things that have happened to me. Of course, I'm not going to get too specific because, that's my personal life. That's my personal business. But I'm going to go into more detail than BG did. No offense, BG, but moving into your dorm room. It's a really fun experience. And make sure when you meet friends, like I don't know if it's happened to some of you, but all my friends all the time were always in my damn room. So when you move into your room, if you already have friends there, if you already know people, let them know off the bat, that I don't want you in here all the damn time. See what I'm saying? Don't let your friends distract you. My friends will knock on my door 24/7. Me and my roommate, we're trying to chill, we're trying to sleep, or we're trying to study, and niggas want to socialize. See what I'm saying? You guys gotta so basically the point I'm making here is when you move into your room, and you have that group of close friends, set down some rules. That's my first set of advice. Because also what my friends would like to do is they would like to come to my room hungry and eat up all of my damn food. And I'm like, and one day I got tired of it. I'm a nice guy. I'll help you out every now and then. But one day I got tired of it. I was like, okay, guys, here's what it's going to be like. If you are hungry, or if you know you're going to be hungry, then either go eat before you come here or bring some food to my room with you so you don't come here using my resources. You see what I'm saying? So first word of advice, lay down some rules to your friends. Don't be a pushover. Put them under your foot. You control your room. You see what I'm saying? Second word of advice, and I know you guys have heard this before, but you probably aren't listening to when adults and other people say this, but really, go to class. You have to go to class. And if you're not a morning person, do not get a morning class. I didn't do it personally, but I have a lot of friends who aren't morning people, and for some reason they got 8 a.m. classes. Dumbest choice of their lives, because they missed so much, information. Me personally, first semester, my earliest class started at 10, which was pretty good. Second semester, even better. My first class started at 12:30. Only downside to that was I had to take night classes that started at like 6 and were like 2 or 3 hours long. But hey, I got to sleep in and I was able to stay up late the previous night. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're not a morning person, don't take morning classes. Make sure you go to class, people. I'm going to be honest. Some professors, they don't take attendance. They don't care about attendance. Attendance doesn't go towards your grade, although some professors do that. But I know for a lot of you, when you go into college, you're going to say, oh, he's not taking attendance, so I don't have to go. Trust me, it will still be in your best interest if you go to class. Trust me, lectures are important. You're going to know what you need to read. Yeah, you could go to Blackboard, which is the online thing you're going to be using for your classes. You could go there and see what you have to read and stuff like that. But there's going to be some information professors go over in the lectures that aren't going to be in the book, and they're going to be on the test. I'll tell you guys right now, there's more information in the lectures that are on the quizzes, on the tests, that there will be from the textbook. See what I'm saying? Because a lot of time, first semester, I would sometimes not go to classes, but all I have to do is just read, So I'll read the chapters, but only 20 out of the, no, not 20, not even 20, maybe only 15 out of the 50 questions on that text actually came out of the book. And the rest of the questions were actually from the in-class lectures. So go to class, people. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. And also, speaking of classes and schedules, make sure you get your schedules filled out as soon as possible, because you don't want to, try to set up your classes too late, because you might, have an inconvenient schedule. You might have a 10 o'clock Spanish, and then you might have something that's at like 6 o'clock that night. You don't want classes like that. And make sure there's no gaps in between your classes. You see what I'm saying? Because like let's say you have a 10 o'clock class, it's 10 o'clock to 10:50. Okay, don't have a 12 o'clock to 12:50. So don't have that 11 o'clock in between. Because what's going to happen is you're going to go back to your dorm, and you're going to get comfortable as hell. And when it's time to go to your other class, you're going to be like, man, I don't feel like going. And you're not going to want to go. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. You do not want to go to class. So you see what I'm saying? Basically, make sure your classes are back to back. That way you stay out of your dorm so you actually go to your classes. You see what I'm saying? Next word of advice. This is about more, personal things. Watch out. Watch who you have relationships with. Watch who you have relationships with. Now, this girl I got into it with first semester, we were in a relationship. I told her I didn't like her. No feelings. I made that clear. I had some relations with her, and basically, she got attached. And so then I started talking to, no, I can't even call her a homegirl. I started talking to this one girl that she introduced me to, who she was just friendly acquaintances with, because the girl I was talking to did her hair. But yeah, I started talking to her, and basically that girl went and told her everything that we did together. You see what I'm saying? So be careful. Be careful who you have relations with, because girls can be snakes, man. And it didn't ruin anything for me, because the girl was like, well, that was before me, so that really doesn't matter. But she tried. And that was first semester. Second semester, I was also trying to talk to this girl that she knew, and basically this girl actually talked to her and said, hey, don't talk to him because I had relations with him and I still have feelings for him, so don't talk to him. And she cock-blocked me. And I don't mean I was trying to have sex with a girl. I'm talking about cock-block in the sense that I was actually trying to have a relationship with her, but she said, no, I can't because, my friend doesn't want me to, so I'm going to respect her wishes and we can't talk. So be careful who you have relations with. Now, pay attention to this right here. Trust me on this. Do not date younger women in college. Go for an upperclassman if you're going to get into a relationship at all. Because the girl I was talking to who did her hair, the girl that I was talking to who got feelings for me whatever first semester, she was an upperclassman. And she treated me right. She cooked for me. She wasn't overbearing, and she understood that sometimes I had work to do. Sometimes I had to study. See what I'm saying? Older classmen are a lot more mature than people your age and people that are younger than you. Because first semester, I dated an older woman, no problems. That was a virtually perfect relationship. Now, second semester, I actually dated this girl that was younger than me, which is crazy because I'm pretty young for my, class group. So she was younger than me. This bitch got mad at me for not buying her a caramel mocha once. Now, I'm a gentleman, and guys, pay close attention to this part. Be careful when you get into relationships. Yes, you're supposed to be a gentleman. Spend time and money on your girl. You see what I'm saying? But also, before you get in a relationship with them, let them know that you are a college student and you are just as broke as they are. Because what we used to do is, trust me, you'll be getting fast food every night because you'll get tired of Walmart food and you'll get tired of dorm food. Trust me. So you'll be getting fast food all the time. And your girlfriend or girl you're talking to at the time will always want to go out, and get food with you. And like the gentleman you should be, most of the time, you should pay for her. And my dumb ass, I was actually stupid enough to buy her things that she didn't need, like caramel mochas. So I bought her caramel mochas all the time. So one day she texted me and she said, I could really use a caramel mocha. And notice I should try to do that, that sneaky asking, which I just freaking hate. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy you a caramel mocha. You don't need one. That's not an essential part of a meal. See what I'm saying? That's something for luxury. I'm low on money. I'm not gonna buy you a mocha. And she got mad at me. And she said, well, you buy yourself shakes all the time. I said, whoa, hold up, bitch, hold up. I buy myself shakes because I don't buy drinks or sides with my meals when I go to McDonald's. We're talking McDonald's here. You see what I'm saying? When I go to McDonald's, I'll buy like a 10 piece, and then I'll get like a medium or large shake, which will come out to $5, which is how much a normal meal would cost in the first place. See what I'm saying? So I was buying shakes to act as a side, and as a drink, because shakes be filling you up. That's why I bought shakes. So I shut that down fast. So basically, you guys see what I'm saying. Don't let females step over you. Don't let them do it. Don't let them leech off you. Nothing. If you are going to get, I recommend in the first place to not get into a relationship. But if you are, let them know before you officialize that, hey, I'm just as broke as you are. I can't be spending money on you all the damn time. See what I'm saying? Make sure you set that straight. Make sure you have that known. Now, roommate-wise, if you have a friend who's going to the same school as you, try to get a roommate who is, who is somebody you know. And if you don't know them, make sure from the get-go that you set down some rules with your roommate. My roommate, luckily, he's my best friend for 7th grade, so I didn't have to worry about dealing with the douchebag. And what we did before we got into the dorm, we said, hey, man, whenever we need to use the room for a girl, the other person is going to, respectfully leave. We set that down. We respected that code both semesters. No problem. Make sure you lay down that bro code. You see what I'm saying? Make sure you lay that down. Now, speaking of my roommate, this isn't about me. This is about my roommate. If you're gonna have, I'm gonna be blunt. If you're gonna have fuck buddies, limit it to one girl. Trust me, one girl at a time. Cause see, what happened with my friend was he had relations with a bunch of different girls. Now he told them, I don't want a relationship. Some of them he never even told me he liked them, whatever. But he would do things with a lot of different girls, and those girls would find out, and they would get pissed at him. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I know for a lot of you, college, you have this mindset that, oh, it's college, it's time to fuck. Which is kind of sort of true, but trust me on this. Keep the fuck buddies limited. 2 at the max. And if it's gonna be 2, make sure that they don't know each other or they know, the same people. You see what I'm saying? Keep the sex buddies limited. I recommend you keep it to 1 because you will get caught up, they'll get pissed at you, and it'll be over and you'll become the worst person on the planet. Trust me on that. Now, back to talk about my friends coming into my room all the time. Back to that, guys. Don't let people leech off of you. Because like I said about, the girls you're talking to, you're just as broke as they are. Don't let them leech off of you. Don't let them do it. Set rules, set curfews. Now, me and my friend, we have like a bunch of female friends. We have a couple of guy friends. We have a couple of female friends. Just where we are. And they are all like just as sexy as hell. We'll just be sitting on our couch, because we had a couch in our dorm, as you guys saw in my video. And we'll just be looking at them like, damn, man, we have some sexy ass friends. But we had a lot of female friends. And so what a lot of these females like, you guys know how females think these days. You know, oh, they're guys, so they're just supposed to serve us. You know, don't let them think that, guys. Help them out every now and then, but don't let them step over you. If you have a car, do not give rides to females. Don't do it. Don't do it unless they are offering to pay you gas. Now, me personally, I didn't mind it at first. You know, I'm a gentleman. You know, I show chivalry. I would drive girls here and there. I'll have my friends rides all the time. Hey, Jamal, you know, can you come give me a ride? You know, I'm not chilling. I'm chilling. I just got done studying. Sure, I'll come give you a ride. But when they start asking you every damn day, cut that shit off immediately. Do not let people abuse your kindness. You see what I'm saying? Don't let them take your kindness for granted. Don't let them do that. Don't let them abuse your car, because they will sure as hell try to. Now, if they're willing to pay for gas, go right ahead. You know, like I said, I offered free rides all the time, but for a select few of them, it got to the point where they were obviously, you know, just abusing it. So I said, hey, no, shut the fuck up. It's my car. You know, you really gotta lay down some rules. And never put your well-being over one of your female friends. Never do that. Because females these days, they will expect to do that. Let me tell you guys a short story. And this happened move out day. This happened Friday. The last video uploaded, it happened that day. I was packing, I was cleaning. The whole campus was. Okay? So I'm packing and cleaning or whatever. And my friend calls me. She says, hey, I want to see you before you go. And I'm like, you know, I don't know. I have to, you know, get in my car and go see you. I have cleaning and packing to do. And the thing is, you know, we had scheduled times with our RAs, which are resident assistants. Basically, we had to set appointments where they could come and check us out. See what I'm saying? So I was on a time limit. And I had the best parking spot on my hall's parking lot. The best spot for moving stuff from the building to your car. I had the closest spot. So my dumb ass, I gave in. So I drive to her hall, and I'm like, this bitch ain't outside. Like where the hell is she? And there's no parking spots. So I call her, I'm like, hey, where the hell are you? She's like, oh, well, my parents are here, so you have to come inside because, you know, they're in here and I don't want to leave them. I'm like, there's no parking spots out here, bitch. And of course I didn't call her then, you know, I don't call females bitches. And when I'm calling them bitch in this video, I'm not trying to say that in a derogatory, you know, I'm not trying to make it in a derogatory way. I know that may not make sense to you guys, but some of you see what I'm saying, you know. I don't like disrespecting females, but. So, you know, you guys know college campuses have those one-way streets. So I had to go around, turn, come back up, turn again to go back to the, to come back around and see if maybe somebody moved. You know, but there's parents, there's students, you know, parked everywhere. There is no parking spots available. So she just says, you know what, just park on the right side of the building. And the parking lot to the right side of her hall was just for faculty and staff. So normally I couldn't park there, but I just decided to, you know, I won't get caught. I'll just be here for like 10 minutes or whatever. So, and mind you, all this is happening when it's raining hard. It's raining hard right now. So I stopped my time in cleaning. I inconvenienced myself. I moved from my good ass parking spot. I go to see this girl. I go to tell her goodbye. And we just saw each other last night. Okay? And I go to the parking lot. I'm waiting for her. Guess what happens? 10 minutes later, this bitch still ain't came outside of that damn hall. So you know what I said? I said, fuck this shit. I'm leaving. I left. She called me, oh, where are you? I said, I left, bitch. I'm not going to wait on you. And that was the last hard lesson I learned for my first year of college. Don't put your well-being before others. In college, be selfish. And I know that sounds selfish, but you are in college, you are poor, you are in the same situation as everybody else. For the majority of the time, people, you have to be selfish. You gotta be selfish. Yeah, you know, help people out. If you're going to give them a ride, have them give you gas money. If you're going to pay for their food for a night, have them pay you back. That's fine. But don't let them step over you, and never put your life and your priorities after theirs. Never put their priorities before yours. Never do that. Prioritize yourself above anything and anyone else. Trust me on that. And speaking of this same girl, the last week of school, she spent the night 3 times. And she would never bring, you know, any clothes or anything, because she'll be like, no, you're just going to take me back. And then, you know, when she gets there and it's late at night, she wants to stay. But, you know, so, you know, I gave her a shirt. So she stayed 3 days a night. Those 3 nights, you know, I would give her a shirt to use, because she went and packed some damn clothes like I told her to. So the first night, we wake up in the morning, you know, first night she stays the night, I give her one of my shirts. We wake up in the morning, I'm like, hey, change back into to your clothes so my shirt can stay here so you don't end up losing it. She, no, I won't lose it. I'll give it back to you. Okay. So second night, she spends the night. I told her the same thing. She says, no, that's okay. I'll give you your shirt back. Okay, so the third night, I'm about to pick her up. I text her. I say, hey, bring my shirts. I pull to her hall. I see her walk out. You think this bitch got my shirts? The bitch ain't got my shirts. So I'm mad as hell. But, you know, I brush it off, whatever. I'm not the kind of person who gets mad. When I do get mad, I'm really good at concealing it. People don't know I'm mad the majority of the time. You know, I'm one of those people. So, after that night, the next morning, this is, I believe this is Thursday or Friday night. Thursday or Friday morning, excuse me. I'm like, hey, bring my shirts over. So, she comes over. Guess how many shirts this bitch has? One shirt. And this shirt is my least favorite of the 3. This bitch lost 2 of my other favorite shirts. So I sent her back. I said, go back, look for my shirts. Look for my shirts. And so she texts me later that day. She's like, oh, well, I found the blue one. I'm like, you ain't found the black one, which is my favorite. She's like, no, I didn't find the black one. I'm like, this bitch. So, you see what I'm saying? Don't let girls, you know, don't let them get to you. Don't let the googly eyes manipulate you. Don't let the whiny voice, don't let that, the main thing you guys got to focus on in college is socializing, studying, and relationships. I was about to say fucking, but no, relationships. And that includes, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend relationships, and just relationships with your friends. You know, partying, studying, and, you know, things with your friends. Those are like the 3 main factors of college. And for the most part, people, you guys are going to have to just not focus on your friends. You know, go out to parties after you're done studying. Socialize after you're done with your homework. You see what I'm saying? Make sure you get your schoolwork out of the way first. Because, yeah, you know, that movie, that Thursday night, me and my friends went to go see the Avengers. You know, there's nothing wrong with chilling with your friends, which I'll probably do a movie review of, by the way. And sorry this video is so long, but there's just so much to cover. And I'm still not touching on, you know, every topic matter. But, yeah, you know, you guys see what I'm saying. You know, don't put your friends first. And especially don't put females first. Because females in college, they'll understand that they're broke. And they know that they can mesmerize you with that ass and them titties. They know that, and they will try their damnness to try to manipulate you with them, and don't let them do it. Resist. And back to that first bitch who caught feelings first semester. I remember one time her friend that I tried to talk to, I remember one time I was talking to her on Facebook, and I was like, hey, you ain't been in West Hall in a while, and that's the hall I stayed in. I was like, where you been? You should have came and see me, you know. She said, what are you talking about? I was just in, she was like, I was just in there Tuesday, but I'm not gonna say her name. But girl from first semester told me that you were busy, you had homework to do. And I said, wait a minute, I ain't talked to that bitch all week. So you see what happened? She lied to her friend. Talking about I was busy with homework just so her friend wouldn't come see me. You know, like I said, watch who you have relationships with. Some bitches out there, man. But I don't want this video to be super long, but that's pretty much my advice. Like I said, guys, if you're undecided, that's cool. That's fine. You can be undecided for the first 2 years, and you'll be good. But this fall, and actually this summer, August 17th, I'll be moving into my apartments with my roommate and one of my homeboys that I met at the campus. So I'll have my own apartment. It's a 3-bedroom. It's really nice. It comes with its own furniture. It's relatively new. It's gonna be damn awesome. We're gonna be acting a fool. We're gonna be acting a fool up in those apartments. I can't wait for it. But thanks for watching this video, guys. If you guys need more advice, you know, and like I said, I have a couple more topics to cover. So you know, I might put up a part 2 to this video. But I hope I really helped you guys out. Like I said, study hard. Make sure you buy bottled water from Walmart, because you know you don't want to be walking down your halls to the water fountains. You know, just small stuff like that. I'm gonna put in real fast. You know, make sure you get some Walmart food too, because you know you'll spend $5 on a fast food meal. $5 in Walmart could get you meals for a couple of nights. See what I'm saying? So you know, fast food tastes good. You know, and it's easier, but make sure you throw some Walmart stops in between to get you some canned food. Because canned food will be your best friend for a while until you get burnt out on it. But in the beginning, you're going to need fast food. You're going to need canned food, and you're going to need noodles. Trust me on that. So remember, be selfish. Don't let bitches control you. Keep the people you have relationships with to a minimum. And always put studying and homework and your well-being first before anything else. But those are my words for advice. I hope I helped some of you guys, and I'll see you later. Peace out.